Hi everyone, and welcome back to Manny Monday. Excited to share this gorgeous neon tropical nail design for the summer. But for starters, if you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell underneath that so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Share around this channel to help it to grow, and definitely shoot me a thumbs up. Stay tuned. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Manny Monday in this gorgeous tropical look. Isn't this pretty? Oh, I just love the way it turned out. It's so hard to see it on here, but it is so bright and so beautiful and so tropical. I can't wait for you to see the toes that are going to follow and the Wear It Wednesday. I really want to do that one for the last outfit to really just go out with this beautiful look before going into, the new look for the fall. But it's an outfit that you really got to be in warm weather for it. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep, do this one now. I do have a beautiful one that I'm going to go out with for the last summer look. But yeah, this one would have been the greatest to go out with. I just don't know in Minnesota with how our weather is, how cool it will be for the last of the summer going into the fall. I'm not sure, but I really wanted, it to be great. And it will. I got a great one that I'm going to go out with. But yeah, this one that I'm going to do for Wednesday is just phenomenal. And I just really wanted to use that as my last look. But that's okay. It's still going to be beautiful and still be perfect. Let's read our words of Jesus for women before we go on to this design. We are on serving by caring, and it's John 21:16. Take care of my sheep. Remember that Peter once told people he didn't even know Jesus? Well, actually, he said that 3 times. But later, when that was all behind him, Jesus wanted to know how Peter really felt. So he asked Peter 3 times if he really loved Jesus. Of course, Peter answered yes each time. After each answer, Jesus told him something. This time it was, feed my sheep. Loving Jesus is more than just saying words. When you love him, you serve him. And that means taking action to help others. Jesus wants his followers to show his love to others by the way they live their life. And that's important. How do we show God that we love him? By honoring him, by reading his scriptures, by going to church, by tithing, by, sharing the good gospel with everybody, getting it out there so we can win souls. We got to do things for the Lord. Look at what he did for us. So it's important for us to do for him. And I like how they use this one because if you remember when Jesus was being crucified, they had asked Peter, and Peter loved Jesus. He loved him so much. But God said, you're going to deny me 3 times before the before the cock crows. And he just kept saying, no way would I do that. I'd never deny you, but he did. And he denied him 3 times. But afterwards, and all that was done, he just said he wanted to do for him. So he asked him 3 times, asking, did he love him? And he said he could do this by different actions. And after each one, Jesus told him something. But this time it was feed my sheep. So, when God is asking you, do my work, share my word, get it out to the world, get everyone to get their salvation as much as you can, and read my scriptures, study it, honor it, obey it, spending quality alone time with the Lord, getting that great personal relationship with him. Just do as much as you can. He did so much for us. God sending his son to die and Jesus dying for us was more than we deserve. We do not deserve to have eternal life by just believing. He makes it so simple too. If we believe and proclaim the name Jesus Christ and believe that he died, and rose again, then we have our salvation. But we would live our life good for him, honoring him and doing his, his work for him. So do what you got to do to keep Jesus happy. Make him happy. Wake up every morning thanking him too for waking you. There's so much to be thankful for when you walk with the Lord. Down below it says, Dear Father, sometimes loving others isn't easy, at least for me. Will you show me ways to love others, especially those who aren't easily lovable? I know you want me to take care of your sheep, just as you told Peter. I want to obey. Please help me in Jesus' name, amen. So again, when he said, feed my sheep, what is he actually saying there? Love others like I was saying, bring others to the Lord. Love others. Be kind and gentle. Don't hold grudges. Forgive people. And that's the word, feed my sheep. His sheep were his people, so be kind to everyone and try to get the good gospel out to everyone, you guys. There's so much we can do for him, but let's feed his sheep. Let's feed the word of God to as many people as we can. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with Life's Manual, the Holy Bible. Read it, study it, get a personal relationship with Jesus, and really open it up and just, it's Life's Manual. You're going to learn so much, and every time you read it, it's going to be different. Start from front to cover, whether it takes you a year, 6 months, 2 years, whatever. Be reading as much as you can every single day because you're going to learn so much, and it's going to help you live that Christ-like life, and it's going to teach you what we need to do as we're here on earth. We all have a perfect purpose and plan for being here. None of us were born accidentally. We're all God's children, and we were all here for a reason. So let's do our work for him so we can make him proud when we enter those pearly gates and our name is written down when you have your salvation. How great will that be? When we look at the Lord and, he goes to tell us of the things we did wrong, and he says it's been washed by my blood. How amazing would that be to hear those words? And we're going to, because his death was how, we get forgiven of our sins, and he buries it at the bottom of the ocean and never brings it up again. So ask for forgiveness daily and feed his sheep. Get the word out to everyone. So anyways, great verse, great learning today, and do what we need to do for the Lord, right? All right, let's get on to this gorgeous tropical nail design. I love it. Like I said, I love the way it turned out. I love the toes. Of course, did it the same day, and I can't wait to do the Wear It Wednesday outfit of the day. Again, I just wish it was the last look and just really go out with a great one, but yeah, I just can't, and you'll understand when you see it, but it's really beautiful. I can't wait for you to see Wednesday's tropical look. All right, let's get on to this nail design. Everybody take care. God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Hi, everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's summer nail design. We've got a beautiful neon tropical look with flowers, butterflies, rhinestones, and northern lights. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Manny Monday. Getting ready to do a gorgeous summer nail design, a super beautiful, bright, tropical look. Let me go over all the supplies. But for starters, I put on a new set of nails. I wanted them to be a little bit longer for this design, and I wanted the coffin shape. I did miss that. I know I recently did another set of nails, but it was a little over a month old, and I had broke a couple of them kind of by my own fault, trying to open up a key ring with the nail. I should have known it was going to break it. But I decided that's okay because I needed a little bit more length on these for the design I'm doing. So I did a brand new set, and we went with a coffin shape, and I really love them. And then I've done this sheer pink on them, and then we're going to go over with a bunch of tropical leaf work and just like a jungle of beautiful neon colors. Let me go over and show you guys. All right, for starters, for that sheer pink, again, I make my own. This was an LA Colors base and top coat from Dollar Tree. It was clear, and I added in like 20 drops of a pink, and I probably have them in front of me to show you. Yeah. So I did this one. I did 20 drops of this. I made a new one just recently. I did 20 drops of this one. This was from Dollar Tree. It's called Delicate. And then I added 10 drops of this one, and this one's called Pizzazz. And that also is from Dollar Tree, $5.14. Did the other one have a number on it? No. And then I added some of this too. It's a real light pink, but it's got some glitter in it. It's called Things Pretty, and I added 10 drops of that. And that's the color I got. So that's what I do to make my shears, and that's the color I ended up with. Isn't that beautiful? It's 2 coats of it. All right, and then I did a clear coat of the Seche Vite over the top to dry it up. That way, if I make a mistake, because I'm working with acrylic paints, again, 91% rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip, and you can rub it right off. If you can even use water, but of course that goes a little quicker. All right, here's my palette here. I'm doing a bunch of beautiful neon colors, and I had to make some of them. So the orange one there, I did this one, the neon, it's a neon orange, and I added into it just like a drop of this one, the dark, or it's called Diva Pink, okay? And then I added the white into it. That's how I did the orange, because I kind of need it like a melon orange. And then the yellow was this one here, the neon, and I've added white into that one as well, the Snow White. Got all of these from Walmart. They're 50 cents a piece. The green one was this one here, the neon green with white. This one here was this color here that's called Key West, and I added in white with that. This one here is that one there, the darker one. This one's called Neon Blue, and I added white into that one. And then in the center, I have the white because I also need white because some of it's going to be a little bit of white. I'm also going to start off the whole tropical look with white and then go over with the neons because it just makes them pop more when you go over it with the white like that. And then there'll be some white mixed in it. I'll be using Robin Moses's brush. RobinMosesNailer.com is how you order them. It's called the Wand. There's the tip. This is her liner, and she has a striper, which is the unicorn. I have linked down in my box her YouTube page. Go ahead and go to there, and down in her YouTube page will be the link to order her brushes, or it's RobinMosesNailer.com. They're $10 a piece. They're red sable hair. She designed them. The shipping is fabulous, and if you order both, it's 18 bucks. So it's a great deal, and they come within like less than 2 weeks. So I love her brushes. All right, so that's what I'm going to need is that to do that, to do all the tropical look. And then I'm going to, of course, top it off with my Northern Lights that I made. Again, I used a LA Colors base and top coat, a clear, and then I got this years and years ago at CVS. This it's just called Confetti. It's a beautiful holographic silver glitter, and I just put I don't know, just a couple of drops in here. I would say maybe 1/8 teaspoon in there. And then I've got 2 BBs in there so I can shake it up because every time with Northern Lights, it settles to the bottom. That's the real Northern, excuse me, the real Northern Lights. It settles to the bottom. It says you have to shake it up. This is from Sally's. It's $8 online. It's just as expensive. And you can also get the gold version. I make silver and the gold version. I can make this, and I made this literally. This bottle was 99 cents. That glitter I got, I've had for 10 years, and I'm still using it, and I paid like $2.99 for that. So, yeah, basically this costed me like $1.05 to make, and then the BBs, I had them from old bottles, but I'm going to get myself a set of BBs for all my mixing when I mix my colors like that. There's BBs in this one, too, so that I can mix them, you know, a lot better, but there's BBs in it to mix it up. And that's what I'm going to top it off with to give it a beautiful sparkle. And then I'm also going to use my Wheel of Color rhinestones, I believe, throughout the design. Where is that? Okay, I know I had it here. Sorry, guys. Hang on one second. I did have them out. I just didn't have them in front of me. All right, and then I got my Wheel of Color, and I've got all the colors here. You got they're kind of mixed a little bit. Maybe you can see better here. We got orange. We got the neon kind of greenish yellow. We've got a green. We've got a teal color, a purple color, a magenta color. So I'm going to be putting rhinestones throughout this too, just to give it some beauty. Again, not sure if I'm positively doing that. You guys would have seen the front cover, so you already know what it looks like. But you know me, I love my glitz, glamour, and sparkle. So I'm going to get started. First, I'm going to start with the white and start doing all the tropical look of the leaving and just like a tropical forest. We're going to start with the white with that, and I'll return. Okay, I'm back. So I've got this beautiful tropical garden. Isn't this gorgeous? And I've even added in a few flowers. Now it's all done in just white right now, but we are going to go over with the neons. It just makes them pop more when you have the white background. And then I will have some white running through it as well. But isn't this gorgeous, you guys? So pretty. It's so tropical looking. I mean, you could leave it white, and what a beautiful look even for like a wedding if you just kept it white like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Like if you were doing a tropical wedding, you could do this look like this and just leave it with the white. I love it. I think it's so elegant looking. But of course, we're adding in the beautiful tropical colors, but you could just leave that white. All right, we're going to dip in and get a little bit of white on the end of the brush. And I'm just going to randomly do, you know, different designs. So this one I'm going to start over here, and we're just going to do thin little lines real quick like this going through like you would see like in a tropical forest. And don't worry, these do not have to be perfect. And if you make a mistake, you can wipe it off. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Because they need it to be a little thinner. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm going to get less paint here. All right, we're just going to set the brush down. And if it's wet, your paints, they work a little better. I don't have mine wet, and that could be the problem. But I want these pretty thin and just go pretty quick through it like that. And then I'm going to draw a line up through it and come up like that. There's the first start of it. Then we want to do a flower. We'll do the flower down in here. So I'm going to do the flower, just my normal flower that I do a lot, the tropical looking flower. And I'm just going to kind of do a side one with this one. We'll still get all 5 petals in here, but I'm going to just kind of do it down at the bottom here. Just doing it like that, where you're just kind of fanning it out and just doing the petals like that. It should probably get a little bit closer for you. All right, and then down in here, we're going to do it a little bit. I'm going to turn my finger so I can do this. We're going to do this one a little bit thicker, the lines. So we'll just go like this, and like that, just to make it, you know, again, some kind of tropical leaf. And then we'll do one coming down here. And this one I'm actually going to do kind of a leaf. So I'm just going to kind of go up with it like that through like this, the design, and then just kind of go off to the side. Again, my paints should be thinned down. I should have thinned them, but that's okay. So we're just going to do another line. Make sure I'm on film. Another line going off this way. And you want it to have those little points on the end so it looks like a leaf, you know, tropical leaf, whatever. There we go. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Now, I am going to go over the very top of these after I'm all done with some more white flowers over the top, because these flowers I'm going to color in, but the other ones I'm going to put some white right over the top of these beautiful tropical looking flowers when I'm done, or leaves and flowers and stuff, after I'm done putting the color in. So the next step I'm going to work on is putting those neons in. I'm going to get some done and I will return. Okay, look at this beautiful tropical hot neon forest. Isn't this gorgeous? We're still going to add some white flowers over the top. I did leave a couple open with a couple of the images. I was supposed to leave them all open and I completely forgot. But I can show you doing that one and that one. You'll get the idea. It's super easy. Now, I'm just going through the white, so some of the white is showing, which is perfectly fine. All right, so what I want to do is I'm looking around at the colors and I'm looking which one I need to, you know, to do. So I'm thinking here I'm going to do, let's go ahead and do that blue, that bluish color. I think that would be pretty. So we're going to put that one here, and we're just going to color in over that leaf work and leaving some of the white exposed like that. Then the other side, I'm going to do, let's see, what should we do here? Let's do the hot neon yellow. Wipe this off and wait, there's a piece on here. Okay, get the hot neon yellow and doing the same thing, just running right through it. That's how easy it was to do these. You know, you're just running through the colors like that to give it that tropical look. But of course, we're going to be going over it now with white, because I'm going to do some more white flowers, maybe a butterfly or two, not really sure. But again, you guys seen my front cover. So, but here we go. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at this beautiful tropical hot neon forest. Isn't this gorgeous? I love it, you guys. All right, let's see. Is there, oh, there's one open there. We can do that one too. Let's do green. We need green there. So we're just going to go through with the green here and just running it through, like I said. And you don't got to completely close these off, the white. You want the white to show. That's what makes it pop. Isn't that gorgeous? I think we got them all now. I think they're all coated. Yep. All right. So now we're going to add in some white. I'm going to do some white flowers just laying right over the top of them. Maybe some butterflies. I'll return. Okay, now I've got the white flowers and some butterflies running through it. Isn't that pretty, you guys? So tropical and just gorgeous. And I like the white through there. I did leave the thumb and this finger to show you guys what I'm doing. And some of them I did just like a butterfly or just a flower. And then some of them I doubled up. So I will just go with the flow here. Let's see, this finger's got enough room, I think. We'll just do one in here. We'll just do a flower on this one. So I'm dipping in the white. And just kind of right in the center here, I'm going to do the flower. And like I said, I wanted some white throughout this design. Because, well, I need the white, and just makes everything pop more when you have white running through it. It's just so pretty and more delicate looking, you know. So just run a 5-petal flower through there. And that's just the ones that I do kind of like a triangle when I do them. And then I just bring it to the center like that. And leaving the center open so I can put a rhinestone in there. All right, this one I'll do both. I'll do a butterfly and that. So this one will do a nice butterfly right here. And the butterflies, I just kind of do the same thing, almost like the flower, but I'm going to kind of come to a point with this one, you know, just the point of it like that. And then I'm going to do the other top of the butterfly like this, just coming around like this and meeting in the center like that. Okay, I'm going to round this out just a little bit more like that, and then bring it kind of to a point. And we'll round this one out just a little bit more too, make this butterfly a little bit bigger. Okay, Add a little bit more white in there. I'm just trying not to get a lot on the brush. Okay, and then the bottom, we're just going to meet together like this in the bottom. Kind of do it to a point again, and then just come down to the end. Have your point coming off of the end of the butterfly like that. And then we'll do another one coming off of this one. Again, kind of like a teardrop, kind of, and then just give it a little point at the end. There's the butterfly, and then the flower I'll just put down in here. I'll go right over the green, but I'm going to then go through the green again and put the green back into it just so you can see that one so it doesn't cover it up too much. All right, and get these petals going. So we have a 5-petal flower. And actually this one I'm going to keep 4. All right, just like that. So there's that. And then I'm going to dip right into the green and just real quick run the green just over the top of this flower, just so you still get that, almost like the flower's under, you know, like a 3D, almost like it's under it. And I know my butterfly, or my flower is wet, but that's okay. You could probably might want to wait for it to dry, but I'm just doing this quickly. So I'm going to run right through this so that we keep that tropical look. And I'm going to add one more little tropical line here, but just so that we keep that, that leaf underneath it, if you get what I'm saying. And I think I need to do just a little bit more here so you can see it better. It's just hard to do when your paint's wet underneath. Like that. So then the flower is underneath, but you can still see it. Isn't that cute? So tropical looking, you guys. Isn't this one beautiful? I love it. I think it's really, really pretty. So bright and beautiful for the summer. Okay, now we're going to go over it with that Northern Lights. I'm going to let everything dry, though, because you don't want it to be wet because you'll smudge everything. And you want... Sorry, you guys, I got a call. I don't have it in airplane mode. I was saying that you want to glide over a design like this. You want to make sure it's fully dry and then glide over. I'm going to use the Northern Lights first, and then we'll use our Seche Vite. I'll come back in and show you the Northern Lights first. But yeah, you want to glide over because you don't want to ruin this design. You can definitely smudge it. So let it dry fully and then very lightly floating over the top. Do, you know, either your top coat or like I'm going to do the Northern Lights and then my top coat. So let me get some done. Let me back up here. Let me get a few of the Northern Lights done. I'll come back in and show you guys. Now we've got the Northern Lights on all of them except for one. Look at how beautiful that is. See how the Northern Lights, what I love about it is it doesn't cover up a design, but it gives it that beautiful sparkle. And sometimes you see it more and sometimes you see it less. So it just depends on the lighting, but I love it. I left this finger open. You can see the difference between the two when I come up close. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And of course I still have the rhinestones to put on. So I'll show you how you want to do this. You want to glide over. You want to get a nice thick coat. I've shook it up. Okay. And you want to get a nice thick coat on when you do it and just glide, literally just glide the design, just gliding like that. Really, really soft so that it doesn't ruin your design. Just lifting the brush very softly, getting it on the whole nail, but very, very gently. Even though my design is dry, I still want it to be very, very careful. And let me get down in this corner because I keep forgetting to get down in the corners of these. Make sure that I get all the way down so the design has got the glitter all the way down. All right, and I think all the rest are good. All right, now, the next step is putting in the crystals. I'm going to do them through the butterfly and the flowers, I believe. So I'll get some done and I will return. So I've got the rhinestones, all different colors, running through the butterfly and the flower. Some I did 3 stones. If it was a smaller butterfly, I did 2. And of course, in the flowers, I just did 1 stone, but all different colors. I left this one open to show you. I'm going to do 3 yellow stones down the butterfly and 1 pink stone in the middle of that flower. So we're just going to grab a little bit of glue. I got glue on this cap and an orange wood stick. I'm just going to get a little bit of glue here and go down the body with it for the butterfly and 1 dot for that flower right there. All right, we'll put this aside. And I'm just going to get my orange wood stick and pick these up, putting the yellow stones in first. Make sure these are turned over because you don't want to fog them. And we're going to top coat over the top of these to hold all these beautiful stones down too, and just to smooth everything down. And then the pink one in that flower there. Isn't this just so colorful and beautiful? I love this one. It is so beautiful. In person, it's even better. Hopefully I can capture some really good photos because it's super bright and pretty. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and top coat everything with the Seche Vite Dry Fast. You just want to go over the stones and everything to smooth everything down, but also to hold the stones. And also when you go over it, do a nice thick coat of a dry fast like that, pulling out any air pockets or air bubbles that would form around the rhinestones. Just make sure you do that. I'm going to do 2 coats, and I'll come back and show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone, I am all done. And look at my neon tropical forest. Isn't this just beautiful and so summer-like? I love it. And I really like that I added in the white flowers and the white butterflies with the rhinestones. I think it made this one. And of course, as I get closer, you see that beautiful northern lights. It sparkles so much. I hope I capture good photos of it. But anyways, I love the way it turned out. I'm excited for you guys to see the Tootsie Tuesday toes that will match. And as always, the Wear It Wednesday outfit of the day. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.